Today I'm going to show you how to use Rehook Tyre Glider. Now this is a Conti 5000 wheel and a carbon rim. What I'm going to need to do first is to break the bead. So I'm going to have the tool in my hand and I'm going to push away all the way around the rim, and this is going to break the bead and allow some more space for the glider to fit underneath. So all the way around, pushing it into the centre. There we go. So now I'm going to use the foot of the tool, and this is going to fit underneath the rim of the bead. And I'm going to pull it down, and I'm then going to use it like a handle. So I'm going to stand up, and it's going to be 90 degrees away from me. This allows me to be able to deal with that tight section, but it also makes sure that as I push around, the tool doesn't come out from underneath the bead. So to begin with, sometimes that can be really tough to get started, but once you get moving, you can glide really easily around the rim. So tyre entirely off. Now we need to put it back on. So we're going to use this little clip here, and we're going to attach it to the rim. Now to be able to do this, if you just tuck the bead slightly behind the rim, that gives you enough space. It's then going to fit onto the rim like an arrow, so it's going to be pointing away from you. And if you put it on so it's at a slight angle, it should just fit really comfortably over the top of the rim and be able to sit there. You shouldn't need to force it, it should just sit on. If you do need to force it, go back, push the bead away and try again. And then you can just glide all the way around. And as you go round, you can just reseat the tyre until you get to that last section, which gets really tight. So in order to be able to get that last section on, we're going to need to stand up. And because it's a super tight tyre, it starts chasing around. So you're going to need to use your feet, and you're going to need to pin it at the bottom. You can also use your other hand and hold the bottom of the wheel. This stops the tyre chasing around and it makes putting on a lot easier. So you're going to use the palm of your hand, and you're going to push directly down on the foot of the tool. And there we go. There we go, fully on. Now to take the tool off the rim, it can be sometimes quite tight, especially when the tyre's just gone back on. So don't force it again, and if it's really tight, you just need to push the bead away from the tool, again to give it some space, and then just take the tool off at an angle, and it should just come off straight away. And there we go. One tyre fully changed with Rehook Tyre Glider.